This right here is probably the last backpack you will ever buy for your trips. So this is the all-new Zephyr from Black Voyage, which they kindly sent out and sponsored today's video. But I just want to let you guys know that everything I say in this video is my own thoughts and opinions on this bag after packing it and preparing for a trip. I've reviewed a ton of backpacks on this channel, but I have to say this is one of the best travel ones I've reviewed, and I'll share with you guys why later in the video. So first off, what is this bag and who is this bag for? Because that's why you clicked on the video. So this is a 40-liter bag that extends up to 60 liters thanks to the special ability of the vacuum pump. If you're someone that travels a ton, or you want a bag that can hold it all and you don't need to carry a carry-on with you or multiple pieces of luggage, this right here is the only thing you need. So I've been preparing for a while for an upcoming trip that is about 3 days. And in this bag, I've packed the 3 days worth of clothes and all of the things I need, from the toiletry items to the entertainment and of course the clothes. So I want to share with you guys what really fits in this backpack and if it's right for you. So as you can see, I've already packed it and it is pretty big. This is how big it is. As you can see, it's a pretty big backpack. When you first get the backpack, of course, nothing's inside. And it's a little heavy. Not too heavy, but a little heavy. When you pack things in it, of course, it's supposed to get heavy. But I find it still being a little light with all of the stuff I packed. Mind you, a laptop is in here, 3 days worth of clothes, and all of the toiletry items and so on. And slippers. And it all fit in this bag. And as you can see, it still is pretty small. It's not too big. So usually people would use like a carry-on or multiple bags for their trip, but all I need to do is take this one bag with me and I'm set for the trip. So basically, I'm gonna go through all of the compartments on this bag, share with you all of the features, and show you what I packed as well, so you guys can get a good estimate on what can really fit in this bag and of course if it's right for you. Alright, so once you pack this thing out, we're talking up to 60 liters. It can get very heavy very fast, and that's physics. Most vacuum backpacks don't really account for that, and all the weight ends up just sitting on your shoulders, which really hurt. Now this is where the hip belt comes in, and Black Voyage is the only backpack I've seen that you can actually remove the hip belt, flip it on and off, and when the backpack is super full and it kind of shifts the weight to your hips, that's when you make use of the removable hip belt, which really makes a massive difference for long walks or airport travel. So I want to go over the exterior. We have a beautiful X-PAC material. X-PAC material is one of my favorite materials for all of my bags and slings, because if anything falls on this or it gets dirty or water, it's very easy to clean. It's not a specific material where it sinks in and it's hard and it leaves a smell or a stain. It's X-PAC, so I really love that they have different options available, but the X-PAC material is honestly one of my favorites, so I'm glad they sent out this one. So of course we have that X-PAC material going around the entire bag. We have 4 zippered compartments, one of them just being an extension which is closed right now, but you technically have 4 zippered compartments, and each one is made with the YKK zippers and a water resistant, I guess, a zipper type shell, which I love. So this bag, if you're hiking or if you're on a trip that's a lot of rain, or you're just going through an unfortunate event, this will cover you and it will not damage the stuff inside. And I actually tested it. I went outside, I threw some cups of water on it because that's the best thing I could do to test it out. And I was a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. But thankfully my laptop and my clothes were all safe, thanks to the awesome technology that I'll of course share with you guys later. But yeah, it was fun testing that out. And I wouldn't want it to be in anything worse than those cups of water, but at least I did that to just show you guys. So yeah, we have the X-PAC material on the exterior here. Of course, on the top of the bag, we have a traditional carry handle made with that seatbelt type material that I love, that is on a lot of my favorite bags, but I'm very happy that's on this. So we have that seatbelt handle on the top, and of course we have one on the side. So you can also use the bag like a briefcase style, and you hold it from the side, which I absolutely love. TSA lock. I've never seen a bag that actually had this or integrated really well, so I'm happy that they actually integrated a TSA lock in the bag. On the opposite side, you're actually gonna find a water bottle holder that you can also zip up and zip down, so depending on if you need to use it or not. I usually don't carry water bottles with me, so I obviously will zip this up, just keep it more slim overall. And depending on what you have, or if there's a tripod at the side, they have buckles on the side of the bag, so you can buckle down those things and keep it secure. This is a really good all-arounder bag, or just one of the best travel bags, as I said earlier, because there's so many things that I've wished I had on other bags that this one has. Coming to the back of the bag, it's very unique. So not only do you have really great straps for when you're using it like this, as you can see, there's a nice cushion, and I've used it obviously. it feels really good. I'm not even lying, it feels really good. Minimal branding, but the back straps are one of the best I've used. It doesn't put too much pressure on your shoulder area, and it makes the bag just feel light. It's weird, but it works really well. And of course, you can actually clip these off. And by clipping these off with these buckles at the bottom, you can tuck them at the side of the bag, or the back I mean. So you can use the bag briefcase style, or just have it on a carry-on all the time and never wear it. So there's multiple ways that you can use this to just make your life easier. So my preference is to actually just wear it like a backpack, because this is my only piece of luggage. But if you are going to put it on a carry-on, you don't need to use the backpack strap, just tuck it inside. So these are the pads for the back, also super soft, and a branded luggage pass-through strap, Black Voyage. Very minimal, very clean, I really like it. A big zipper at the back, so this is like your safety pocket. So if you want to grab like your passport or some cash or something really quick, you would put it in here, and this zips all the way down. A lot of bags have smaller zips, but this zips all the way down, and you have a ton of space on the left and right. So you don't only have to put your passport or cash, you can put a ton of stuff, maybe some gum or whatever you want to have quick access when you're in that airport or on a trip. Those are like the main features when it comes to the exterior of the bag. Of course, you have another small handle right here, so like if you're in a bathroom or something, you can hook this on something. But the weight of this bag right now, I think it's gonna break, so maybe not use this, but it really depends on what you put in the bag. So let's go through the first pocket of the bag. What do I have in the first pocket? So of course, the smaller pockets will use the YKK zippers, these specific style. I like these a lot. These are on a lot of slings, so these are my preferred zippers, but the other ones are a little bigger because it's a bigger zip. All right, so coming to the front of the compartment here, this small little one, as you open it, as you can see, we have a lot of pockets. So there's a small divider that is actually a pocket, which I think is really cool. They deck the entire front out with pockets, and I love that. So I have a controller placed in the front here. There's two mesh pockets here that I have nothing to put. And the middle pocket, I have a power bank for on the go. And these small 3 mesh pockets right here, I got some hand cream. I have the only charger I need for my trip, because this will charge my 3-in-1 charger, and it could also charge my MacBook and other devices I take with me. I have the 3-in-1 right here, and they also give you an included quick release system, which I think is really cool. So if you want to put your keys on this, or like a ear tag, you can place it on this and it secures. So I think that's really awesome that they include that. Check this out, there's a magnet closure right here. I think that's awesome. And you can put some more stuff right here, like papers or important documents. As I said, I didn't have anything else to put there, so it's empty. That's what I have in the front of the bag. I'm just gonna put this back and close it up. So the front compartment is definitely my favorite, because all of my main essentials are there. As soon as I need something, I just open this front compartment and I'm set. Now I want to save the best for last, which is the middle compartment. I'm going to go straight to the back. Now the back of the compartment, now because there's so much clothes in the bag, it gets a little tight at the back. Now unfortunately, I wasn't able to fit some gaming essentials in the bag because of how tight the laptop area is, and there's so much clothes. I didn't get to fit the Steam Deck, and I didn't get to fit my XR glasses, so these would have to go in a separate bag, unfortunately. But as I said, there is a ton of stuff in this bag, so I don't expect these to really fit. I may be able to stuff the glasses in, but the Steam Deck, I don't want to really risk putting this in with so much stuff, so these would have to go in a separate bag. Now, as I said, TSA lock, I absolutely love this. Click the button and you can open the back of the bag, and when you open the back of the bag, you get some more minimal branding. Black Voyage, designed in Los Angeles, California, and it tells you what material this is, the X-PAC material. And I love that the interior is orange, because when the interior is a different color than the same color as the exterior, you're able to see what's in the back. So as you can see here, I have a power bank plugged into the included cable, and that goes straight to the side of the bag, which is a charging area, which is pretty sick. So now when you're on a trip, if someone needs to charge their phone, or if you need to charge your phone, you have a USB-A and a Type-C port to charge your phone or whatever device, and this is plugged straight into my power bank that is 100% charged and honestly works really good. It's honestly one of my favorite power banks because of its form factor and how fast it is, and it also has ports on top. So if you want to charge more things within the bag, you could take a small cable and plug the power bank straight to the laptop and have that charged, and then you can have some other stuff charged at the side. Honestly, it's really great. This bag has all the bells and whistles you can possibly ask for. Now, as I said, the bag gets really tight because I packed so much clothes in here, but it had enough space to fit a 15-inch M4 MacBook Air right here. As you can see, I've made a review on this, so it has enough space to fit my M4 MacBook Air 15-inch right here. This slides right back in the back pocket, easily done. It has some awesome like elastic band straps, so you can even more secure this or any other item you have. Simply just place it around the item and you're chilling. Now there is another small pocket in front of this laptop pocket that you can place like maybe 1 or 2 books and some other smaller pockets for maybe some cables and some other stuff. But as I said, I didn't need to carry anything else because I have that one charger with me and the charging brick, so I didn't need to bring anything else. But there is space for cables and books and so on. I wanted this to be as realistic as possible to show you what I'll take with me on a trip. So that's what is in the back of the bag. Now coming to my favorite part of this video is the middle section of the bag where all the magic happens, specifically with the vacuum chamber. Now, before I show you that, if you ever want an extra inch or 2 of space or wiggle room in this bag, there is a zipper that you can unzip and get that extra space. And just like that, it opens up some extra space for the bag. Now coming to the main pocket, there's a few things that I love about this section. Not only am I able to fit 3 days worth of clothes in this bag, but I was able to fit all of my toiletry items and even some slippers. Now usually I take a pouch with me, but there wasn't space. But thankfully they had that included zipper compartments for those items, so I was able to use it. And this is what it looks like. And basically what I have here is the 3 zipper compartments. The first one, I'm keeping simple things like hand cream, my cologne of choice, some floss, face mist, and so on in the first compartment. And I love the material for this area. It definitely is durable and strong, and it's a perfect material for this type of stuff. The second compartment, I have my toothbrush and deodorant spray. And the third compartment, I have things like some extra medicine if I need it and a hairbrush, you know, just the essentials. Now, by opening this next compartment, you're able to fit shoes. Now, of course, these are not shoes, these are slippers, but I just want to show you that you could fit slippers or shoes. There's enough space to fit them, of course, if you fit them like this. Now, coming to the main compartment of this bag is the vacuum chamber. Now, as you see here, this right here is 3 days worth of clothes. And thanks to the pump and the vacuum seal chamber, that's how I was able to make this happen, because this bag was going to be way more bulkier if I didn't do this. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's like a hard, you know, material now because I vacuumed out all the air. So the problem with most vacuum bags is they say they seal tight, but once you start traveling, air slowly leaks back in. The bag expands, pressure builds up, and over time, that's when the seams fail or the zippers give out. And once that happens, you can't compress them again. So that would be a total nightmare when you're traveling. So this is where Black Voyage is actually different. They actually are the only brand using an IPX8 certified vacuum chamber. In simple terms, that means they seal in fully. So no slow leaks, no pressure issues, and no surprise expansion. The vacuum stays locked in for up to 7 days straight, which is huge for long flights or multi-day trips. That IPX8 rating isn't just a spec. It proves that the vacuum system is built to a higher standard than anything else I've seen. Simply just open this up, move this orange piece, and all of the air is gonna come out, and let's see how big it gets. So yeah, as you can see, this is the bag when none of the air has been sucked out of it. Yeah, it's pretty big. And of course, they have one of the best materials when it comes to this vacuum bag, because there's no air that seeps through this, like none. So it comes with a really cool zipper where you can just hold it with your 2 fingers. You hold the buckle and you can unzip it. And you don't have to be scared of it breaking or anything. They give you lifetime warranty, so you guys can enjoy this bag worry-free, especially for the price you're paying. I think that is honestly the best deal you can get, especially with the warranty. And you would be saying, Aleem, the clothes gotta be wrinkled, right? The clothes is not wrinkled. However, I'm showing it to you right now is how I placed it, and I'm serious. This is how it is. It did not get wrinkled. This is just how it is that I placed in the bag. So I think it looks great. One of the shirts, like, look at this, no wrinkles, right? And all of the shirts, yeah. So all of these clothes were able to fit in that bag because of the vacuum chamber. This much. Comes with this really cool pouch with the pump in it. I didn't take this with me because it just takes up more space, but it's really nice that it comes with the pouch. That feels really good. The quality is nice. Shirts in first. Gonna really see how it works. I'm gonna grab it, zip it down. Make sure we pull hard so it locks. And the pump. So this is their Pro version of the pump. It's super small, much better than their previous version. And it's super easy. All you do is make sure it's charged. It lasts a good amount of times. I've used it like, I don't know, like 10 or 15 times already. And it works really good. You click the button and that's it. You click the button and that's it. Click the button attached to the area. Click the button, it goes for 2 minutes. It stops by itself. The area is going to be vacuumed and you're done. There's nothing else you need to do. So it's easy, as I will show you right now. So there's the area right here. I'm going to put the pump on the part. Make sure it's in, which is in. And I'm going to click that button. And it's going to become vacuuming. And let's just wait the 2 minutes and see what it looks like. So yeah, there you go. It just finished by itself. And I probably could have done a better job when it came to packing the actual bag. But as you can see, it went down quite a bit. As I said, I could have done a better job, but it is definitely much better than being so puffed up. We're done. Back where we started. Of course, I suck at packing, so maybe you'll do a better job and get it slightly smaller than me. But yeah, we're back at the same area we started with. So this bag does a fantastic job to hold 2 to 4 days worth of clothes, all of your toiletry items, and some entertainment as well. Of course, as I said, I wish I could have fit these other items, maybe by walking with less clothes, or maybe configuring it a little bit better. I could have done it, but you know what? It's okay, because the whole point is for the backpack to be a replacement for multiple luggage pieces or even a carry-on. And I think it really nails that, because not only does it offer the awesome vacuum chamber to have 3 days of clothes in this small size backpack, but I can fit so much more things. It has so much bells and whistles, like the really cool charging port area, the TSA lock, and the awesome organization, which I don't know if you guys know this, but I love organization pockets, and this bag has a ton. So my verdict is I absolutely love this bag. It's one of the best travel backpacks I've ever tried and reviewed for you guys, and this will definitely be on the top of my list right now for the most recommended travel backpack, because I've reviewed a few. This is seriously one of the best ones, I'm not even lying. So let me know down below if you guys would pick this up and what would you use it for. Are you a hiker? Will you use it for everyday use? For most of your travel or business trips? Let me know what you would use it for. Me specifically, it would be my small little vacations I do here and some business trips. Because sometimes it's nice to not bring so many pieces of luggage and just one, and maybe like a sling for like the Steam Deck and so on. So a sling and a backpack, perfect, easy, and it doesn't get annoying and over cumbersome with a whole bunch of bags and things you have to remember. It just gets annoying. So yeah, I absolutely love this bag. Once again, big thanks to Black Voyage for sending this out for me to check out, review, and share with you guys. I really do love it. If you guys want to check this out, I'll leave a link down below. And if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.